Hello, everybody. I am Angry Bird. It's been a while since I've said that, but yeah, I'm gonna do another cast today. So I've been away for a long time, and we're gonna jump straight back in. We're gonna do a cast. Hopefully you enjoy it. Hopefully it's not awful. Looks like there's a ping from Sir Daniels on the right hand side in red. We're casting Sir Daniels versus Tukaraski. Sir Daniels playing the 7th Mechanized Corps on the right in red. Tukaraski playing the Fallschirmpanzer Hermann Göring on the left hand side in blue. The map is Ciano, and we are fully underway. We're going to jump straight into it. The format, is it going to work? Is the audio going to be any good? I hope so. I hope it does work. Big push down south by Sir Daniels with a number of Ognomachiki. One of them gets caught there, but the others do unload and take out the or start firing on the the MG42. And SPW 233 in the background. Looks like the M42 might get into action. Might get a shot off. No, actually firing up north on the T-34-42 up north. But the Ognomachikis have secured the forest. Will Sir Daniels be able to come in with the Su-76s, T-34-76 in reserve and clean up that southern side? For his sake, we hope so. In terms of income today, we've got Sir Daniels. He is on the right. He's playing Vanguard income, 140, 135, 100, and Tukaraski on the left playing flatline income, 125, all phasers. Everything's changed. Well, maybe not everything, but a hell of a lot has changed since I last kind of played and cast Steel Division 2. Hopefully you're all still loving the game, and yeah, I guess I will apologise if my casting's not up to scratch, if the cast itself, the audio, you know, the video is not that great. I'm sorry, you know. Maybe this won't be the only one that I do, but I felt like doing a cast. T-34 does go down to the combined firepower of the Su-76s and T-34-76 down south for Sir Daniels. Big kill in the centre, but there is still the SPW 222 that can cover off against some forward moving infantry, but a couple of T-34s coming in as well. So Daniel's really trying to use that Vanguard income to his advantage early on. Tukaraski recognising the threat down south. A hell of a lot of STK said 251/9s coming in with the KWK 37L/24 gun on them, trying to cover off there in that southern position. The Su-76s do come into play. No real orders yet. They are finally in here. Xenon 37mm on the way. So Sir Daniels is covering off against possible air attack. A couple of Marder 1s coming in from Tukaraski. It's all in the southern side right now. Is that a Razvedka with the bazooka shot? Misses against the 251/9, but should get the follow-up shot. SPW 222 moving out the way there for Tukaraski. I think he recognises the threat. May do, may not. Maybe on auto move. A couple of HG Pioneers coming in. We'll be able to clean up the Razvedka and the Ognomachiki, and Sir Daniels might be able to push through, but Tukaraski's brought in some significant reserves here. Does have a Jagdpanzer up north. We haven't really concentrated on the northern side. Oh, he is making a bit of a play with the couple of HG Flammenwerfers moving forwards, just starting to test the lines. Will Sir Daniels react to that? Will he continue pouring in troops down south? But yeah, like I was saying earlier, I did kind of, you know, I've been away for a long time. I've had some personal things going on in my life, which I really needed a break from everything, really, from everything. P283 comes in. It's going to drop on both of those T-34s. I doubt they'll actually get any kills here, but does force them both to fall back, so takes the pressure off for a moment. That is a T-34-76 on the road firing down onto those 42s, but I can't imagine the 76s are going to win out here. I think the T-34-42s should be able to hold on fairly easily. They've got the extra armor there. Yeah, I really need a break from stuff. I can't say this is the return of Angry Bird, to be honest. I can't really say it so far, but I definitely felt like doing a cast. So I guess for you guys, hopefully for you guys, it's good news. I did get some really great messages from some of you that were missing the cast and perhaps missing chatting with me and things of that nature. So yeah, I really appreciate the good messages that I've had. I haven't really responded to many. Like I say, I really did need a break, but I saw them. I did see them, and thank you for those messages. Yeah, really appreciate some of the support that you guys gave me. And yeah, like I say, I felt like doing a cast again, so we'll see how it goes, eh? We'll see how it goes. Xenon 37mm on the southern side hasn't unloaded yet. But we haven't seen that Air Force come in from Tukaraski, so the Daniel's obviously concentrating on other things. We do have an ISU 122S coming up here, taking up just a position off the road. I guess that's because that was where it was brought for the reinforcement. The PE-283 just coming in again. It's going to drop on top of those T-34 42s, I'm sure. Hopefully the audio's okay. I've actually sold my mic. Oh, 2 kills with that P283. Nice bombing strike there. Tukaraski's going to have to react in some way, either some anti-air or some kind of fighter coming in. Not sure of the state of play on fighters right now, honestly, guys. When I say I've had a break, I have literally had a break. Not really been playing the game, not really been checking in on the chats in the strike team. Ooh, Flak 38 20mm is coming in here with a 20mm on the back of that as well. So we'll give Tukaraski some anti-air presence. Will he be able to hold off the attacks in the south? And he has brought it back to a 12-12, capturing this flag on the south. Actually, capturing the flag up north, sorry, brings it back. And Sir Daniels has brought in some reinforcements here. But yeah, a bit of a loss for Sir Daniels up north. It's going to take some pressure off Tukaraski down south. At least that's what he's hoping for. I can imagine Astrelki just immediately gets, immediately, oh, 2 flags there. Eventually gets kind of unloaded here and recovers those flags off. But I would say Tukaraski's in not a bad position right now. He has lost some tickets. He's 13-11 up, actually. And he's on flatline income, so yeah, I think he's in a decent position. I think the problem with Sir Daniel's attack down south is, yes, he's taken a lot of the ground, but everything is kind of limited to this southern flank, and that has allowed Tukaraski tick after tick after tick to bring in reinforcements down to this southern side. I don't think he's brought anything reinforcing up north, so it really has allowed him to just pour all of his resources into the southern side and concentrate that income. I know he's got less income than Sir Daniels, but he's been able to concentrate all of his reinforcements into this one small spot, and numbers wise, it looks like he overwhelms Sir Daniels down south now. The ISU 122S does need to start getting involved here, and I'd like to see it just sit on the edge of this forest. So to at least cover off the reinforcement zone. I think Sir Daniels at the moment not quite using that unit to the best of its ability. He's bringing some Tanko Desanike to reinforce the centre town, I imagine. Might look for a push straight through. We'll have to see how that works out for him. P283 coming in now. What's that going to strike off against? Perhaps this group of units here, I would imagine. T-34 42 possibly could be the target. The Marders. Ooh. The Marder 1 kill is kind of expected. That thing has the open top, but I think a 34-42 went down there as well. So those P2 strikes, pretty deadly. The Strokies have come in, cover off the northern area. Ognimichiki pushing through. We'll take out the Erzatstruppen. Those 2 flags come back into Sir Daniel's possession. He is 13-11 up, putting the pressure on Tukaraski. 27 minutes left on the clock for him. P2 coming back in. Is it going for a strafing run? I think that was for a strafing run on the SPW222, but it didn't even look like it fired, so don't know quite what happened there. But it does now retreat. Oh, T-34 goes down up north. Marder 1s are plenty. And a Panzer IV H up there. 2-star veterans here, and I love to see those 2-star veteran Panzer IV H's. They really do the job, or at least that's what they used to do when I last left off the game. So Daniel's pushing back in the northern side and picks up a flag. Looks like he's going to overwhelm the Flammenwerfers in there. Pick up another flag. Could be a 15-9 on the cards. And this is what I mean. Tukaraski now has to pour reinforcements up north. So it's not all down south. Now, P2 coming in here. Called off by Sir Daniels. I think he saw the AMI 410 B1. But will that B1 get behind? Will it get behind? Yes, it will. Will it get the kill? Yes, it will. Nice kill from the ME410B1. Not a lot of players take those ME410s, but when they do get behind, they can pick up the kill with all of that armament on that plane. And does get forced to fall back by the Zenart 37mm, but did its job for Tukaraski. Hopefully I'm pronouncing his name now right. Hopefully Tuka, hopefully I'm pronouncing your name right. I know I've cast you before, but you know me and pronunciations. Nothing changes even after a what, 4-month hiatus. I don't actually know how long it's been. Could have been about 6 months. I think it was around November the last time I cast. So what's that? November, December, January, sort of February. 4 months. Around about 4 months since I last cast a game. But the pronunciation issues don't change. 15-9 for Sir Daniels. Does retake that central flag. And 12 minutes on the clock for Tuka to turn things around. Can he do it? I think that's going to give Sir Daniels most of B phase income advantage as well. So a little bit of C phase, but I definitely think Sir Daniels has the chance. Now he's picked up that 15-9. Does look a little weaker down south than Tukaraski, but Tuka's got to go on to the attack. And I mean, the whole of the flags up north are fairly loose, but unless Tuka attacks, then he can hold them all day long. The ISU has now come forwards and will look for Sir Daniels to shut down that supply line. May have already done it because the Panzer IVs are coming down south now. Tukaraski may well realise the threat he's under. One strokey DP is going to be outnumbered by the Ersatztruppen and Flammenwerfers all in this position. A couple of Marder 1s in here as well. And actually, Sir Daniels doesn't have too much reinforcing this front line position in the centre of town, so he could go down. The Tanko Dissanikis that did come in earlier have actually come down further south than their initial call-in position. Have taken over the forest. Rusvedka's sneaking forwards. Maybe Sir Daniels was scouting out what was out there, because those Rizvedkas, I think there was only like 1, maybe 2 men in that squad. SPW222 taking sustained shots at those strokey DPs, and they are going to go down as well. I think that was actually a bit of a mistake there for Sir Daniels to leave that unit in position, but the off map being called in here, I'm trying to actually see the unit. Here it is, the KV-1E KAO 203mm off map. JU-87D5 is going to be looking for the kill onto the ISU-122S. Let's follow this unit in. Let's get right on top of it. And surely we'll get the kill. ISU tries to back off now. There they are. Oh, doesn't get the kill. Doesn't get the kill. Oh. ISU-122S escapes with its life, and wow, I wouldn't have called that. I was pretty sure Tukaraski was going to get that kill. But the ISU's forced back. It does give Tukaraski the opportunity to push forwards, and the Valkyrie, the danger here, they're going for that ISU with the heat grenades. And will they be able to make it? Tanko Dissaniki just pushing right through. Are they going to unload right next to this Valkyrie? It's going to be a battle of the No, sorry, I thought the Flamers, I thought the Valkyrie had the Molotov cocktails, but they don't, and the Tanko Disanikis, they're under a lot of fire, but they should be able to take out that Valkyrie, and if they do, then the ISU, the 122S can survive. The Flammenwerfers won't really be a huge threat to that ISU, and will survive for now. The Flammenwerfers do continue to push forward. The Tanko Disanikis are going to go down. The Flammenwerfers will pick up this centre town. Surely, SU-76 MPT coming across to cover, but the Tanko Disanikis do go down now. The off-map is about to strike. Well, maybe not about to strike. Maybe already has strucken. And this is the second one. There's a push through from the T-34s here. Pack 3850 is in the way. A couple of flak 3820 mils as well will just pour fire, pour lead down onto that forward T-34-76, but the Pack 38-50mm does go down. The flak 38s do actually finish off the T-34. They can get the kills here with the weight of fire of those fast-firing 20mm, but yeah, eventually they're going to go down. I think it's just going to be one T-34 kill they're going to get. SU-76 MPT trying to take out the Panzer IV-Hs that have snuck forward. Perhaps those Panzer IV-Hs can cut off any further reinforcements coming in for Sir Daniels to secure this. In comes Ju-87D5. There are plenty of tanks here to kill. Oh my days! These Ju-87 strikes really missing the mark from Tukaraski. Flak 41-88mm coming in here, but it's very forward facing, and it's in a tough position. I think that could get taken out. One of the actually the Panzer IV-Hs there firing into the rear, taking down one of the T-34s. They are forced back. The P-40N coming in here to do the job, just taking a look back up north. Sir Daniels is pushing in here, still has the 15-9, 8 minutes left on the clock. Can Tukaraski hold on? But his southern side has been decimated by this push from Sir Daniels. Only one of the T-34 remains, but he has now brought in reinforcing Sapere. Sorry, one of them actually backed off, so he does have two T-34s down here in the south. Marder 1's coming in into the centre, trying to get shots on the ISU. I mean, it's possible. They have the APCR shells. It's possible here. They could get the kill. We'll have to see how that one works out, but yeah, I mean, they could get this kill here. Oh, they do get the kill. They do get the kill onto that ISU. Does that leave the centre open? Well, I think Sir Daniels has managed to bring in enough infantry to hold on to that town, but there's no real armour in here, no real anti-tank capability for Sir Daniels, so... And they don't have anything on the infantry, so those Marders may be able to capitalise. You can hear the dog in the background. He's still trucking around. He's still running around, playing with his toys while I cast, you know. Preventing me from providing you with the best audio quality, but what can I do about it? The half-track is going to take away the take out the Flammenwerfs from over the river. Looks like Tukaraski might be trying to retake the northern side. He's still 15-9 down. He has to do something, and Sir Daniels is looking strong right now. He is looking strong. Some reinforcing tanks coming in from Tukaraski, so Sir Daniels does need to reinforce the south. Brings in an ISU 122S to the centre. A couple of SU-76s to the south. We are 18 minutes into this game. Tukaraski is going to start to pick up the income advantage shortly, in the next minute or so, but can he do it? That is the question. That is the question in everybody's minds right now. That is the question. So a brief break here in hostilities, at least that's kind of what it feels like to me. And what is there to say? So yeah, I mean, let me know what you think about the cast. Let me know down below. I know the audio, I don't think it's going to be up to scratch. I actually sold my microphone. I actually sold the microphone that I bought for doing casts and streaming. Yeah, there was actually one point where I didn't think I was going to do anything again. Honestly, I thought I was permanently gone. But no, I'm here. yeah, there was a moment where, you know, I just felt like the amount of time that I was putting into doing these casts and doing streaming was just too much. Obviously, I'd taken a big break, and during that break, I was really just enjoying doing whatever I wanted and not feeling kind of obligated almost to put some casts together for you guys. But so yeah, there was a moment where I was kind of thinking, I don't think I'm going to do another one, but you know, here I am doing another one. I'm feeling a lot more positive about things that are happening right now, so I don't know what you're going to see from me, whether this is going to be, you know, massively regular. I think I am going to do more of them. I don't know whether there's going to be as many as you used to see. I mean, there was a point where I was putting out sort of 5 videos a week, maybe even more on some weeks. D2 strike coming in here, misses the mark. Misses the mark. So yeah, I think, SVT, Strokey SVT moving forward, has those heat grenades. Looks like it is going to be able to take out the Marder 1 if they don't stop. If they don't stop short. Yeah, Galaski just saw the threat and has managed to back away with that Marder 1. So don't expect too much from me, please. Don't expect too much. Oh, the Strelkies, no! They are going for it now. I actually think Tukaraski's been unfortunate there, because I think that Marder 1 kind of just stopped and chilled out for a bit and allowed Sir Daniels to push forwards. Yeah, I think he was a bit unfortunate there. He's got a lot down south. He really needs to make a push, though. 14-10 to Sir Daniels. 14-10. 10 minutes left for Sir Daniels to hold on. Ooh, what do we have here? A Dozer in a carrier, Rizvedka. Those look like some mean Russians right there. As they're making their way up through this town. And yeah, hopefully the graphics are decent. I actually upgraded my PC a little bit. So I upgraded the CPU and I slightly upgraded the graphics. I mean, you guys know how difficult it is to obtain, at least I hope you know how difficult it is to obtain graphics cards right now. If you've got a random graphics card lying around, get onto eBay and sell it, because prices are insane right now. And yeah, for some reason I decided to upgrade in the middle of this. So I don't have a brand new graphics card. I actually have a second-hand GTX 970, which is a pretty, you know, it's not an amazing graphics card, but it's better than what I had. And I'm kind of hanging on. I think it's going to be like this time next year. I'll probably pick up one of the new 3 Series cards that Nvidia are putting together. But yeah, we do have slightly better graphics, hopefully, than we did have, because it is an upgrade over the previous card that I had, which was a GTX 770. So I've gone from a 770 to a 970. So yeah, hopefully the... let's have a look. Let's go in onto this Panzer 4H. Yeah, hopefully... Oof. I mean... Hopefully you get the beauty of this game. Right, let's get back to the action anyway. We got a bit off track there. 14-10 to Sir Daniels, still 7 minutes 30 left on the clock. This is going to be a tight one. We got a Tiger Eve coming in for Tukaraski. I feel like this is going to be a tight one. I think Sir Daniels has definitely been diminished. He has to hold on to this flag. He really has to hold on to this flag. I think he's going to lose... He might lose one up north. I don't actually think Tukaraski's going to push up north. This is going to be a tight one. I feel it. I think Sir Daniels has to hold on to this flag at all costs. I think this is what it's going to come down to. And this one down here as well. So these 2 flags down south. If he can hold on to one of these, I think he's going to be... no. Oh, it depends what happens up north. Ooh, Katusha strike. It's been a while. Ooh, doesn't really get the kill. Rockets pouring down. Oh, big strike. Man, that Flag 41 somehow survives with one man left. Big strike from the Katusha, but wasn't able to get the kill. The ISU needs to get on the road. It needs to get on the road and start covering off. So Daniels needs to really get his head into gear, because he is under pressure right now. He is on. Look at the units down here building up for Tukaraski. Things are building, and a Flag 41 up north signals a push. Signals a possible push for Tukaraski up in the northern side. So Daniels is going to be clinging on by his fingernails at the end of this 6 minutes left on the clock. But can he do it? I think he can. It's going to be mighty close. You're going to have to stay tuned to find out. Oh, it's getting exciting. It's getting exciting. The ISU has to get on the road right now. He really needs to deploy that ISU, because that is a big thing for Tukaraski to get through. I think if that thing gets deployed, I wouldn't be surprised to see a Ju-87 cluster plane coming in. Actually, supplies been ordered for the Katusha. Interesting choice. Hopefully the audio of the dog running around in the background isn't too disturbing. Let me know. I definitely want to hear your feedback on the audio, because my entire setup was for a previous microphone and previous audio setup, so things are definitely different. Actually, I didn't realise that ISU 122 has sightlines onto the edge of this forest, despite the fact it doesn't show that. Just took down a Panzer IIIN there, so I guess maybe it isn't in as bad a position as I thought it was. Tukaraski's got to start moving. It's 4 minutes 30 left on the clock. Where's he going to go? He's got to do something. He's got to do something. But what is he going to do? I don't think he's going to push down south. It has to be the centre push. I'm kind of surprised everything isn't moving right now. He's got quite a few tanks here just sitting around. I mean, is he waiting for that Tiger? The Tiger's coming into... I'm kind of surprised by the positioning. Oh, I think maybe the Tiger's trying to cover off against the T-34s in here. I guess maybe the Tiger's going to try and face off against the ISU as well. I'm really kind of surprised that Tiger just doesn't barrel down the road. Yeah. I find it really strange Tukaraski isn't pushing right now. Is he just trying to wait until the very last seconds? I mean, he's got 3 minutes 30 left on the clock. This is the very last second. Okay. Here it comes. The HG Pioneers do now start to move over the open, and there isn't really a lot that's going to stand in their way. Su-76s need to get deployed into position. I think Sir Daniels is reaching the limits of his kind of abilities to micro all over the map right now. Perhaps was concentrating on a ME410 and P40 engagement. I don't think that ME410 is going to get the kill here. The P40 is going to get out. Yeah, it is. Sapperis do kind of start to engage some of the Pioneers, but there are movements afoot. The M42 gun firing off against the Panzer IIINs, but that thing is going to go down. 2 minutes 40 left. Can Tukaraski do it? This is tight. 14-10. He's got to pick up 2 flags. And I feel like he can pick up this flag. So where's the other flag? It's either this one down here or this one here on the edge of this forest. I mean, if he just rushes some vehicles down and plonks them on this crossroads, he'll get that flag. So I guess there is an ISU. No, not really covering that flag. So I think that's one. This can be the other. So he's got the opportunity. 2 minutes left. He's got to do it, though. He's got to take the opportunity. He has the opportunity. He's got to take it. At the moment, it feels like he's not taking it. And so Daniels, it feels like he's going to hang on. 1 minute 50 left on the clock. This is an exciting end. Ju-87, D5 coming in. Where's it going? Where is it going? It is going onto these 2 tanks. I was interested. Oh, he was forced back by the M15 there. And doesn't get a chance to drop its munitions. 1 minute 30 left on the clock. Couple more T-34s barreling down this road. Tiger goes down. Tiger goes down. Didn't quite see exactly what. I was probably the ISU. May have been the multiple numbers of T-34s. There is also an M42 gun up here that can shoot down, I believe, into that position. Big kill onto the Tiger, though. Takes away a lot of impetus from Tukaraski's attack. But he did get it back to 12-12 there. I did see a 12-12. If on the cards, he has captured the flag and the one up north. So he has pulled it back to a 12-12. It's just whether he can hold on, because if Sir Daniels picks up one of those flags, he doesn't have long to hold. Panzer 3N is surely going to go down against the number of T-34s. Ju-87 going to come in for that ISU. I don't think he's going to make it. There is a Zenot 37 over here. I think he's going to force him back. Yes, does force him back. But the Strokey are being fully taken care of up in this northern position. And with one Strokey covering the centre road, that leaves Sir Daniels in a lot of trouble. Ooh, a big reinforcement line of Strokeys coming in here. So Daniel should be able to retake this flag. Gets the 13-11. There's 1 minute 12 left on the clock. Strokey's going to drop right on top of this flag, I'm sure. It's really going to secure it. T-34 is looking to flank around the side. Panzer 4H coming in here, but there's 3 T-34s going to take care of the SPW-231. Going to carry on this flanking maneuver. Panzer 4Hs does come onto the road, stop firing at the Strokey. T-34s should get into position any second now. Stop firing on that Panzer 4H. Things are going to get interesting. 3 against 1. Surely those T-34s are going to do the job. We're going to it's very tight action right now. The church in the way between these two sets of tanks. Panzer 4H on the road. T-34 is going to start firing. Do take out that Panzer 4H. It was pretty damaged. And I think Sir Daniels is going to secure this. 30 seconds on the clock. The Panzer 4H cannot stop the pushback, cannot stop the flank from those T-34s. And Tukaraski, I think he had the opportunity. He could have done it. But I think this time he doesn't just manage it. Sir Daniels, ooh, 12-12. 12-12. Where is that flag? Oh, the HG Pioneers, sorry, do just retake this flag. Back to a 12-12 crew kill on the T-34. Will the Flak 41 finish off the other T-34? Second Tiger coming into play here. And the Flak 41 does get the kill. Tukaraski has to hold on to this flag at all costs. The HG Pioneers, they're the men that you do want in this position. Throw that HE satchel charge. Pin down one of the units of Strokey. The others are pinned down. There's still more Strokey here. There's 2 men against what? 20? 2 men versus 20. It's Rambo action in here right now. Will the HG Pioneers be able to survive? 1 man left, but the grenade was reloaded, thrown, another unit pinned down. Oh my days, just 1 man surrenders and destroys 3 squads. The other unit of Valkyrie will come in, but he cannot do it. Sir Daniels picks up the victory. 33 minutes and 8 seconds on Ciano. Congratulations to Sir Daniels. 2,900 kills to 2,800 losses. Commiserations for Tukaraski, and what a great cast. What a fantastic cast. I've got to say, I really enjoyed doing that one. Hopefully you guys really enjoyed watching it as well. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. The dog's going crazy right now. The dog's going crazy. And yeah, well, I think you can... Ah, indeed, indeed. Indeed. Right, well, let's just have a look at the kills for Sir Daniels before we leave this cast off. T-34-76 picks up a Panzer 4H kill, and every time a 76 kills a Panzer 4H, maybe I'm out of touch, but I feel like that's a good trade. Especially when it's a 2-star Panzer 4H, I feel like that's quite a good trade. P283, I think that was a pretty decent at the early part of this game, and really took some pressure on in a couple of key moments for Sir Daniels. So nice kills from that unit. The off map gets a couple of kills, nothing too major. Sapper unit here takes out the 2 Ersatz-Truppen and the Flammenwerfer. ISU-122S did get the Tiger kill, so that was the unit that got the Tiger kill. Also got Panzer 3N and a Panzer 4H. I think that's good trades. ISU versus Tiger, I think they're similarly priced, so I think that kill alone is decent. T-34, I mean, that's it. I've been away from the game, so pricing of units, I've got no idea right now. Look at this T-34-76 down here, commanded by Ellen. Comrade Ellen does get a couple of nice kills here. ISU-122S does take out Pack 40 towards the end. And, ooh, I completely missed the Sturm Tiger. SU-122, I think this might have been on the northern side. Actually finishes things off with a Sturm Tiger kill, so completely missed that one. Let's have a look at the kills for Tukaraski. SPW-222. Oh yes, that was early on. Did take out a couple of units, but that sudden start from Sir Daniels really made Tukaraski pay. And that kicked things off, and Sir Daniels just kept the pressure on down south for the entirety of the game. Panzer 4H here, 2 stars, showing its strength, 2 T-34 kills, and nice job from that one. More Panzer 4H kills here. I mean, the Panzer 4Hs, when I left off, were really strong when they were 2-star veterancy, and it seems that it is still that way at the moment. Couple of Flak 41 kills here onto the T-34-76s. I think this one will have traded itself off in terms of price, but yeah, those Flak 41s were fairly expensive, and remember, Tukaraski didn't have any kind of income advantage until 20 minutes into the game, so they would have been costly buys for him. And could he have brought in other units to do the same job? Possibly, but then you also got to take into account that they will protect him from those PE2 strikes, and we saw that deadly PE2 strike early on, taking out a couple of his tanks. Tiger E's just didn't do the job today. 1 T-34 kill and the other, yeah, basically a T-34 kill. So I think those Tigers, they really didn't trade well for Tukaraski, and that might have been where he lost some key value with those Tiger units. Because really, your Panzer 4H, that is killing the T-34-76ers. So the Panzer 4H is doing the job and doing it better than the Tiger. So I think there was some value lost there for Tukaraski. Wow, I think that was actually a really good cast. I actually really enjoyed it. And yeah, hopefully you enjoyed it too. Let me know your comments down below. And yeah, let me know in the Discord as well. I'll be in there. I haven't really been in the Discord at all. I've kind of been keeping my eye on things. But you jump in and let me know what you thought. Thanks very much for watching, guys. I'm Angry Bird. I may see you again.